Hey Epic Heroes War fans, this is Never Death, and I've got a new style of video for you today. It occurred to me that I've never done a Let's Play style of video, so I thought I would go ahead and give it a shot. I know other people are doing it on YouTube, but you don't see their face, they don't talk about it, they're just tapping through things. Istanbul72 has a channel called Owner HD, and he's got a really cool video of him playing with music that I'm pretty sure that he made himself. But still, that's not the style that I particularly enjoy. I like seeing the face of the person that's playing the game while they play it. So I wanted to go ahead and try and make it. And since there's trademark issues with using a Let's Play, I'm going to call this Let's Fight Hard. So all I'm going to do is hop into the game, do what I would normally do on a Friday afternoon lunch break, and talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. If you like this style of video, please hit the like button on this video and leave me comments with feedback. That way I can gauge the interest and know if I should keep doing this or not. So I'm going to go ahead and just hop right into it, and we will just play like I normally would on a Friday afternoon. So I've got Thor here. I'm working on upgrading him right now to full 80 on everything, but let's go ahead. No time for Conquers yet. Oh, I haven't started my summon temple today. Jeez. So I do this just because if you do it every day, all the time, those pieces tend to add up when you sell them for coins. Go into my arena, get my honor points, not too many. And see here, I'm not even checking the honor point exchange right now because I am going for the weapon. I'm going for the dual katana. And to get one of these pieces, I need 4,557 honor points. I don't have that many, so I'm not even going to screw around and touch it. So, going on, domination, going to collect my rooks like I do. And this was cool, I got level 31 on Olympus because somebody had a level like 59, or it was level 89 tower on rank 31, so I was able to take him out with my Platinum Hercules really easy. So that was cool. Let me move this. Get my rocks. And I think another benefit of doing this is this right here. Perhaps DivMob, if I do this often enough and get enough server errors, maybe DivMob would be willing to take a look. Because I know that a lot of times when people complain about server problems, they say, oh, well, our servers are in the US. Well, hey, I'm in the US, and I get these errors all the time. So I don't know what the deal is. None of their other games have that problem, so it really makes me wonder if it's not something in the code or in the server code for this particular game. I don't know, but it's really annoying. Because like I'll get server errors when I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming in HD, and for some reason it can't connect to their server. The live stream's going fine. That doesn't make sense. That's not my internet connection. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is my guild fights. I do this to trigger the guild fights because I want to get these skill pieces. I use these skill pieces when I fight super bosses. So by doing these fights to trigger my guild fights, it keeps me in a constant supply of those pieces. So I just come in here and do that. There's my guild boss. And then the two heroes I have to fight, they're so powerful, I just pick any old hero off my guild list, and I only pick one, unless I just feel like having a little bit of fun and seeing some cool something, I don't know. But I normally just pick one and go on. And then here's another thing, is this doesn't always load. Oh, okay, it came in. Cool. Let's go back. Level 1. And level 1 on both the Rune and Magic Land maps has the same skill pieces, so it doesn't matter what day it is, I can always get them. Okay. I'll watch them fight. Blah, blah, blah. So, where am I at here? 848, doing good, doing good. So come back here and go, bam. Alright. Baby Thunder. Alright, so I'm almost done here. Next thing I'm gonna do is my boss fights. I always like to get my guild fights, my boss fights out of the way. A lot of the time, I don't sit down and play this game for hours or anything. Most of the time I'm playing this game, it's, you know, I'm on a break, a short break, or I go to the bathroom and do it, or, you know, I've got a few free minutes. So when I have those small chunks of time, I always come in here, I do my guild fights, I do my boss fights, and that's it. That's how I normally play. But like in the morning when I wake up, I go through and do all my patrols and everything. The conquers, keep my conquer going, and then in the evening I'll do the same thing. And I always try to restart my patrols midday. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But I don't normally just sit down and play for a long time. So that's maybe part of the reason I've never done this style of a video, because I don't do it that much. Or I don't play it long enough for it to be interesting, you know? But maybe I should just record myself every time I play during a day and then post a video. Just like string them all the recordings together and post a video. That might be interesting. But my hope is that you can learn something from watching me do this and things that I say and my style of playing. So, but I normally check in, I probably open this and play it like 8 times a day. I've actually got an app that tracks all my usage. I should check that so I can let you guys know. And I normally don't ever watch the boss fights. Usually do something else while they run. And that's annoying. Sometimes I'll set my phone down, start a boss fight, and then forget about it for 10 or 20 minutes. And it's like, oh, that's great for my battery, because this app keeps the phone on. Or this game keeps the phone on. Okay, so here we are. And so now I'm done with that. Oh, free gems, what am I thinking? See, I could have gotten 2 or 3 hits of my free gems this whole time now. Alright, so I think I've got everything under control. Alright, gems crafting. Can we craft some gems? Nope, 2 days for that. Alright. So I'm done here. I don't think my conqueror or my patrols need to be restarted yet. Let's see. Nope, got an hour and 18 minutes to go. Alright, so I'm free. A lot of times I would go ahead and stop here and then go work on a video or something else, but when I do have free time, I like to oops, did not mean to hit super bosses. I do like to go get my Thetis and do Hell Dungeon fights. So I'm going to do that for a little bit. I would like to do that to help illustrate to you guys just how many coins you can get in a relatively short amount of time by doing this. So I use Thetis because Thetis plus my awesome platinum items result in a 100% win rate on my auto fights. So I'm not wasting any rooks and I'm not wasting any pass sand, holy sand, whatever you want to call it. So I come in here, this is the Hell Dungeon for the day, bam. So I will, let's blow through 100 of these pass stones and see how many coins I've got. Now, I did not look and see how many coins I had when I started this, so I guess when I'm editing the video, I'll just flash it up on the screen here. Maybe when I'm done, I'll flash how many I made total. But I'm not gonna do hardly any editing on this video. The only edits I really wanted to do was music. But also by recording it instead of live streaming it, that gives me a little bit more control in case something happens. Like, I'm in the conference room at work right now. If somebody comes in and needs to use the conference room, that would be awkward if I'm live streaming. So I might need to leave and come back, find another place to go do this. It might take me 10 minutes. So by editing, by having the option to edit, I can do that. But I do not want to, I don't want to do a whole lot of edits on this because that takes a lot of time. Plus, it's less real. Like, this is I'm playing the game. You're watching me play the game. So why would I cut that out? Why would I make it less authentic? I wouldn't. So unless something really weird happens, I get interrupted here at work or something, I'm not going to do any editing aside from I want to add some background music at a low volume. I think that would make it nice. So I'm going to do that. And then I guess I'll throw the number of coins on here on the screen for you, but that's it. So another reason I don't want to live stream is because I want, when you get that notification on your phone that says Never Death is live, I don't want you to see that and think, oh yeah, another live stream, he's screwing around again. No, I want it to be a special thing. When you see Never Death is live on your notifications, I want you to see that and be like, all right, it's time to fight. So as of right now, I'm only live streaming for on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:15 Central Time, and that's 22:45 in India, and then that's midnight 15 in Vietnam on Wednesdays and Fridays. So catch that. But anyway, if I'm live streaming outside of those hours, there's probably like a breaking news about a new update or a gift code or something. It's got to be a really good reason for me to do a live stream aside from my Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I always do the Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have for a few months now, actually. And the one time I couldn't make it, I let everybody know the day before on my Facebook. And I edited up a video of past live streams and posted that, so you at least had something to watch on that day that is live stream related. But I like keeping that schedule so people know, that, hey, it's like a TV show. Your favorite TV show comes on every Wednesday at 7 p.m., so you know to be there. And here I am talking. I've actually done more than 100 pass sand at this point. So let's go down to, it was at 795, so let's put it at 665, so that's 130. Alright, so I just did 130 pass sand. Now, I've more than doubled my coins. I don't remember the exact amount that I started at, but I know when I acknowledged that I didn't know I was at 600,000, so I've at least doubled it. But I'm not done, okay? So with these guys, I keep 140 of these Hell Dungeon Level 2 shard pieces. I keep 140 of those all the time, because that is the number I would need to get all of the Hell Dungeon Level 2 items. So every time I get a piece for that, I don't know, that's just what I do. I keep 140, so I'm not going to sell any of those. I'm not getting the Athena's Wagon that this is for anytime close. So let's go ahead and sell all of those. Don't have 140, don't have 100. So if I had more than 140 of these, I would be selling them individually, but I don't, so I'm not. All right, so 1,422,120. That's a good haul. All right, so those are the only pieces I'm willing to sell at this point. I've got enough of these for 2 quick blades. I just don't have enough of the other pieces. I've got enough of these for 1 quick blade. So anywho, now that I've got that finished, I'm gonna get Thetis back on my tower, my arena, as quick as possible. Because sometimes I get knocked down when I'm doing this, or even worse, I'll switch to Thor and then go do something and forget that Thetis is just sitting here unused. And that'll, could last hours, and at that point I normally get thrashed by somebody. But that's okay. Let's go back here, and we'll put her down. Bam. Alright. She's back there. Summon Temple, grab my next free item. Okay, come on. Now, what am I doing with these coins? Upgrading my hero. I spend coins constantly upgrading heroes. Excuse me. My idea is I would like to have all my heroes platinum, all fully upgraded. And I was well on my way to that until Thetis and Seth came along. I had to combine my heroes to get those, but it was totally worth it. And I've actually just, last night, I got my third, who was that I got? I don't know, we'll have to look. I now have 3 of the 4 heroes required to combine Thetis. So that took me, what, nearly 5 months, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, I just got Icy Maiden last night. So I got these back and got them platinum again. None of them are fully upgraded. And I got Athena when I was in the middle of upgrading Thor, and I want to go ahead and finish out Thor. I've never really fought with him much, and I like to fight with him with my hero's full power. So I'm going to finish upgrading him, and then Athena's next on my list because I miss her. I miss her so much. I really love fighting with her. So anyway, that took me 4 or 5 months to get here, and then I've got Neith. I've got her on orange already. So I've had her orange for a while, actually. Just for me, her pieces just don't show up that often in the Rook store for me to grab. But I do have 6 of them, so I only need 4 more. That's cool. In fact, I don't think did I check the Rook store? I don't think I did. But let's see, Rook Exchange. Nope, see, no pieces. Lame. I do have enough to get one if it popped up. So I'll spend gems on the Rook Exchange too. I don't need any of those. But I count how much I spend. I will not spend more than 200 gems a day going through here. Because at the end of the day, I always want to have more gems than I started with unless I'm upgrading one of my domination towers. So I've hit it once, so that's 50. Here's 100. Sun Wuku, I might need that piece. Let's see. And I always check. I never buy pieces thinking like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I need that. No. I don't do that anymore because I always make mistakes. So let's take a look. Okay, no, I don't need that. I need her platinum. So, and that's the thing. I'm looking for Neith pieces, right? But if I find a piece that I need, I will stop and get that piece instead, so I don't have to spend more gems. But that's my 150 gems. Now there's nothing I need there, and that's 200 gems. I can't spend any more. But there's a purple piece for old Leonidas, and I just bought him out of the academy the other day because I miss him. So let's check and see. I think I collected some pieces for him in anticipation of getting him again, but I don't know. Ah, I did. I've got 2 out of 5. So what other pieces do I have for him? 1 out of 5 on the gold, 0 on theirs, 1 platinum. Okay, so let me go get him. And I combined him into Seth because I like him, but he's not like one of my big favorites. But I do miss him, and I would like to play with him more. Okay, so for 200 gems, I got that purple piece. That's cool. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with that. And I'm not going to fight in my towers any because look at this, guys. What I do is I make sure that each one of my towers is producing at least 25 rooks per hour. That's my baseline. If I don't try to fight all the way to the top, because if I do that, then I get beat back down, and I frequently get beat back down to a much higher or lower rank, you know, like 500 plus. I don't like that. So this tower is producing 26 an hour. That's more than I need or require. This one's at 25 an hour. This one's at 25 an hour, and this one's at 25 an hour. This one's definitely at 25 an hour, 33 an hour. So anything over 25, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not gonna fight at 25 or over. So we're good there. Next thing I'm gonna do, since I have time, I'm not rushing. I'm gonna go ahead and do some challenge fights, and hopefully this will help you guys too. So Badland Island, I am coming here because I want mountainside buckler pieces for my gem craft. So when I do this, I'm not going to pass up a really great offer on here, but generally I just tap through to look for like one of those that gives you like 12,000 or 24,000 coins, that or mountainside buckler. And here we are. I've got one with the mountainside buckler. Now I really don't like taking a 45%er, but this is pretty valuable, and I've got tons of bucklers right now, so I'm not too messed up about it. Yeah. Okay, and then I have to hit the back button. Tapping never seems to work. Luckily my phone has a back button. Okay. And now I just spent a significant amount of coins losing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this 99% with 5,000 coins to make sure I stay even or better. Like, I never do challenge and come out with less coins than I started. I just don't. Even if I'm going for gems, I don't do it. Ah man, so this is a hard one to pass up, but no, I'm not gonna pass it up. 4 gems, 6,000 coins. It's a solid offer for 99%. Okay, got that. Here we go, Mountainside Buckler, 99%. Boom, take that, Agamemnon. And see, here's another thing. I know people complain sometimes. They're like, hey, you're my friend, you're in my guild, you attacked me on challenge map. Sorry guys, I don't look at the hero or the name because it has so little bearing on what I'm getting here. I don't have time for that. So if you see me attack you on the challenge map, I'm sorry. I don't check. Attack me. You can attack me. That's part of the game is fighting, right? So that's what happens. Now on domination and arena, I do check people's names, and I don't attack certain people. You know, my buddies or people in the guild mostly. Because in 7-Up you'll get kicked out. Now here's an interesting one. So this is three of these items, which I think these are worth about 3,000 coins each. So that's 9,000, that's 15,000 coins basically. Plus 4 gems, that's a decent amount for the challenge. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that 99%. And the issue here though is if you get too distracted doing stuff like, because my goal here was for Mountainside Bucklers, right? So if I get too distracted doing these, my percentages will start going down. It will stop giving me 99% percentage chances. So I don't want to get too distracted, but man, I don't want to lose a bunch of coins either. Now here's another 45%er. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Why not? It's to be expected. All right. And you know, again, I didn't look at how many coins I had before I started. Normally I do when I'm not, when I'm playing by myself. This is an attractive offer, but no. Want those Mountainside Buckler. Ooh, there we go. 45%. See, now I've only got one chance left. I can't risk it. So let's keep going. And see, I'm starting to get close to where I'm gonna have to start paying gems. So this becomes very attractive to me because that's like 12,000 coins, but I'm gonna keep going. I have to take risks, calculated risks here. All right, so now I have to pay gems. I do not recommend that you do it either. Don't pay gems for these challenge fights. The offers don't get better. I've tried, trust me. So I got lucky this time. I've got 5,184 coins, 4 gems at 99% chance. That's luck. Take that, Leonidas. Boom, boom. So what sucks is when you get here and you have all crap offers. But all right, there's a night. Wow, this is a great one. 5 gems, 4,000 coins, Mountainside Buckler. It can get better than that, but on average, it doesn't often get better than that. What I really love is when there's 2 Mountainside Bucklers. Oh yeah, that's what I like. So let's go. All right, 99% Mountainside Buckler, about 8,000 coins. I'll take it. So when I was a beginner and I did this, I would immediately go sell all the items I got from doing these, except for the Mountainside Buckler, of course. Now I don't. So I might come out with less coins. Technically, it's less coins, but I've got these items stashed away that I'm going to sell later. So I don't consider that a loss since I got them there. Okay, now here's the point. See this? These are all 93%. This is how the game works, is it's going to go, like, I'm not going to get another offer for 99%. However, this 12,000 coin thing here is awesome, and I'm going to take it. Because that's the deal. If I can come out with more coins plus items stashed back, yeah, bud, that's what I like. Okay, these are all 86%, so it's probably not even going to give me another 93% option now. This is where things get real dicey, and you want to be careful. See, if this 6,000, if it was an 86%, I would go ahead and take it, just because I could roll through to having to pay gems and not get a good offer. So yeah, I'm going to take this. So I start becoming a lot more cautious once the 99% offers start going away. I become much more cautious because I'm not coming out of this with less coins. It's not worth it to me. So see, these are all 79%. It's slowly but surely forcing me to stop, is basically how it's working. 2 mountainside bucklers plus about 6,000 gem coins. Hopefully I get it. Cross my fingers, hope that, alrighty. Got him. Sweet. But you know, the reason I've got so many mountainside bucklers right now is I've been doing this gem subscription thing, and I kind of forgot about my gem crafting. Like, I'm a little embarrassed almost, but I'm telling you guys because we're all friends here, right? Let's see, 72%. So I kind of forgot about it, but I'm constantly collecting these mountainside bucklers, and it's just with the gem subscription, it's not as essential. I don't think, oh man, I'm low on gems, I need to check my gem craft. I just don't that much. Okay, so I've lost all 3 of these, and it's getting kind of late. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this here because I don't want this to be too long of a video. Honestly, what I'd like to be able to do is throw some music on here, throw those coin numbers on here, and get this thing uploaded before I have to go back to work. So, tis what I shall do. Make sure if you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the like button, comment with any feedback. I need this, I need feedback, I need those likes so I can know if this is something I should continue or not, if it's something you enjoy. And you can also comment with things you'd like to see me do while I'm playing. That would be nice and fun. So do that, and then also make sure to subscribe because I've got tons of great videos coming your way. And check out my Facebook page, fb.me/NavarreDeath. Links in the description. And if you really, really like my videos, if I have helped you, if I have rekindled your interest in the game, you can hit the PayPal donate link. You do not have to have a PayPal account, just a valid credit or debit card. Or you can join my Patreon, be a Patreon supporter, and get really cool rewards. So that's that. Make sure to check out my live streams every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and keep fighting hard.